They Say the Land Has Milk and Honey, written and narrated by Brother Frank Natoli. Well, many of us have a favorite hymn from the beautifully inspired hymns of praise that have touched our hearts and brought tears to our eyes. The songs designed are unique to our church. They're songs that belong to a new time. They belong to a new era. They belong to our people. They're songs sent from the throne of God as a gift to the Church of Jesus Christ. They're inspirational and related to Christ and his promises of latter-day times and events. This gift was given to our late Sister Arlene Buffington as our songs of hope and joy, looking forward to the fulfillment of the kingdom of Zion, bathed in the latter-day glory of the restoration. Today's focus is number 107, They Say the Land Has Milk and Honey, by looking at the meaning and the application of the song, because it's too easy to sing without paying attention to the words and their meaning. First verse. There's talk about a promised land where people live for years, where feeble knees receive their strength and smiles replace the tears. With canes and glasses cast aside, when sight's restored to men, the ancient latter glories come, they say, to earth again. Second verse. They say this lovely countryside has crystal running streams with sparkling, bubbling fountains like I've pictured in my dreams, where children lead the lambs and lions, leopards and the deer, and none shall hurt nor destroy what God has sheltered there. Third verse. I've heard about a land of peace where everybody's free, where men don't sit in power and plan the latest strategy, where boys don't learn the ways of war, for no one wants to fight, where people serve the true and living God of love and light. The fourth verse. They say this land of Canaan isn't very far away, and maybe I could make it there if I start out today. I want to go and see the place of baby Zion's birth. They say the Lord's own kingdom there at last has come to earth. In the chorus, they say the land has milk and honey. Would you tell me, is it so? And there's no need for money there. The poorest man can go. And everyone you meet there will be your friend for life. For love won't fade like it does here. No hatred there or strife. Copyright 1988, Arlene Leah Buffington. This song references a phrase that's used over 20 times in the Old Testament, and it started with Moses and the burning bush. Now, the book of Exodus, chapter 3, verses 2 through 10 states the following. And the angel of the Lord appeared unto him in a flame of fire out of the midst of a bush. And he looked, and behold, the bush burned with fire, and the bush was not consumed. Moreover, he said, I am the God of thy father, God of Abraham, God of Isaac, the God of Jacob. I have surely seen the affliction of my people which are in Egypt, and I have heard the cry by reason of their taskmasters. For I know their sorrows, and I am come to deliver them out of the hand of the Egyptians, and to bring them out of that land, and unto a land flowing with milk and honey, unto a place of the Canaanites, and the Hittites, and the Amorites, and the Perizzites, and the Hivites, and the Jebusites. Now therefore, behold, the cry of the children of Israel is come unto me, and I have also seen the oppression wherewith the Egyptians oppressed them. Come now therefore, and I will send thee unto Pharaoh, that thou mayest bring forth my people, the children of Israel, out of Egypt. It was the same reference of deliverance to a land that was promised to Israel 40 years later, spoken of in the book of Joshua, chapter 5, verse 6, that states, For the children of Israel walked 40 years in the wilderness, till all the people that were men of war, which came out of Egypt, were consumed, which the Lord sware by their fathers, that he would give unto us, a land that floweth with milk and honey. Now, a land that flows with milk and honey symbolically signifies the Eden-like garden preserve for God's people. Milk and honey, both in concert and individually, symbolizes unlimited pleasure, wealth, and opulence. not as we might think of these things in a natural sense, but rather in the spiritual sense, where love, joy, peace, contentment, communion with the Lord, etc., are in great abundance and without limit. It's that same spiritual hope that we have today, not to be liberated from the taskmasters of Egypt or of a great hope of greater material wealth, but instead a longing for a day and time where sin and disobedience have been cleansed away, such that the latter-day land of Canaan, or Zion, can be established, where the lifespan will be extended, where the first dominion will be restored, where the very nature of animals are changed, where none will hurt nor destroy, where nation will not lift up sword against nation, where Israel will be gathered along with believing Gentiles, where Jesus will be in our midst and his kingdom will have come again to earth. Isaiah chapter 65 verses 19 through 23 says, "And the voice of weeping shall no more be heard in her, nor the voice of crying. There shall no more thence an infant of days, nor an old man that hath not filled his days. The child shall die 100 years old, but the sinner being 100 years old shall be accursed. And they shall build houses, and they shall inhabit them. And they shall plant vineyards, and eat the fruit of them. They shall not build and another inhabit, they shall not plant and another eat. For the days of the tree are the days of my people, and mine elect shall long enjoy the work of their hands. They shall not labor in vain, nor bring forth trouble. For they are the seed of the blessed of the Lord, and their offspring with them." This condition of peace has been prophesied of, preached about, and anticipated for over 2,500 years. So today we stand on the threshold, as they say this land of Canaan isn't very far away. And we can look forward to the day where love won't fade like it does here. No hatred there, nor strife. May God bless you. And if you're interested in learning more about the Songs of Zion and listening to the songs, etc., there's a link to the Songs of Zion on the church website.